In today's football, it is no more an uncommon trend to see a celebrity athlete make sporadic appearances on the big screen. The game's history is filled with countless examples of football players, coaches, and even club owners being involved in movies and TV series either as actors or directors. Today on GoalSide, we're going to talk about how Paris Saint-Germain star Neymar Jr may have found his second calling in life after football. While his talents on the field are known by everyone on the planet, the Brazilian actually has quite a thing for starring in movies and seasons. Before we start talking about Neymar and his upcoming film and TV projects, make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss out on all the cool videos we have in store for you. Oh wait, do you know we have a $100 Amazon gift card waiting for you? In order to grab one, make sure to watch the whole video and answer a question in the comments section, and who knows, we might be hounding you for your details so that we can give you your gift card. With the rise of football and those who woo away audiences with their skills and lifestyles, a career transition into the next phase of glitz and glamour isn't that difficult. Indeed, football players get attracted by brands more frequently with the advent of social media. From endorsements to marketing campaigns to appearances in various events, some of the most elite players on the planet end up earning more from their outside of football activities. Just like mainstream celebrities who grace different cable networks and cinematic wonders, a modern-day footballer also gets a lot of adulation. Dabbling in the movie industry isn't easy, especially when it comes to Hollywood, where the weight of expectation is quite high. But if anyone gets a Hollywood stamp on their CV, they become an instant hit. So today we're going to talk about all the movies and TV series Neymar has been a part of, and before talking about his upcoming project on Netflix. We're also going to extensively discuss some of the most famous players on the planet who have appeared in movies. As things stand, Neymar has already dabbled in the film and TV business. The Brazilian's first appearance on a mainstream movie was back in 2017 when he appeared as himself in the third installation of XXX, Return of Xander Cage. It was a cameo appearance where he was being interviewed by Samuel L. Jackson as someone whose excellent kicking ability made him a potentially great field agent. Sadly though, we did not get to see Neymar as a spy since a missile hit the restaurant where the scene took place. Imagine Neymar and Vin Diesel working on the same case as partners. While XXX was more of a brief introduction for him, Neymar really made some waves when he was given a role as a monk in the Netflix hit TV series Casa de Papel, or Money Heist as it's universally known. Neymar starred as Monge Joao in 3 episodes of season 4, and though those were only small roles, the appearances did cause quite a stir. If we look at Neymar's acting in those cameos, it's pretty clear that the Brazilian could eventually become quite a good actor if he's given enough chances and training. As things stand, Neymar is going to play a role in martial arts franchise movie Kickboxer's latest part, Armageddon. However, it's unknown what sort of role he'll have in that movie, but hey, we're definitely going to watch that movie. However, this isn't the first time that a global superstar whose skill on the ball isn't the only reason behind his fame. In the past, tons of football players have been involved in movies or TV series. From making cameo appearances, to starring, to even directing movies. This is one industry where a player can move once his career comes to an end. Take for example Olivier Giroud. The France international has lifted the World Cup for Les Bleus and has starred for the likes of Montpellier, Arsenal and Chelsea, where he's won quite a bit of silverware. Giroud might not be a clinical finisher, but his technical ability, aerial prowess and pure dedication makes him a striker any team would love to have in their ranks. The Frenchman revealed that he did the voiceover for the Green Goblin in the French version of the Spider-Man animation series Spider-Man New Generation. Stan Collymore spent a good part of his 11-year playing career for the likes of Fulham, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace and the England national team. There was a time when the striker was the most expensive British player in history after he moved to Liverpool from Nottingham back in 1995. Once he hung up his boots, Collymore took a shot at acting and actually ended up on the big screen in the second instalment of the award-winning suspense movie Basic Instinct, where he became famous for, well, a really steamy scene with Sharon Stone. Dead Man Running is a 2009 action thriller movie starring renowned rapper 50 Cent, but did you know that former Arsenal and Chelsea man Ashley Cole also made an appearance in that movie? Well, we don't blame you. If you look at it, the appearance was but a fleeting moment. However, both Ashley Cole and former England national teammate Rio Ferdinand served as executive producers for the movie, which failed miserably in the box office. It's safe to say that these two wouldn't be trying their luck in the cinema again anytime soon. The late Bobby Moore is famous for being one of the youngest captains to ever lift the World Cup after guiding England to its only title in 1966. The legendary defender spent a major portion of his career at West Ham United before retiring in 1983. While his impact on English football can never be forgotten, Moore was also a pretty decent actor, starring in American sports war film Escape to Victory, alongside on-screen legends such as Sylvester Stallone, Michael Caine, Max von Sydow, and legendary contemporary Pelé. The movie was a huge success and is considered a classic. He also appeared in several episodes of Till Death Do Us Part, a BBC sitcom. Pelé is arguably one of the greatest players to have lifted and has the most World Cup titles to his name. But apart from being an excellent player who had quite an eye for goal, the Brazilian legend starred in a few movies as well. Pelé starred in the movie Hot Shot, where he was an American soccer player named Santos, trying to make it big. He also starred alongside Bobby Moore in Escape to Victory as a Trinidad and Tobago player named Luis Fernandez. If you haven't seen the movie, you really need to, since it gives a very unique perspective of the Second World War. Eric Cantona was a larger-than-life figure, who's considered as the driving force behind Manchester United's rise as a global powerhouse under the watchful eyes of Sir Alex Ferguson. The Frenchman's arrival at Old Trafford coincided with the club's greatest era. He was signed from bitter rivals Leeds United in the middle of the 92-93 campaign and played a crucial role in guiding the Red Devils to the inaugural Premier League title. The club never looked back and went on to dominate English football. After suddenly retiring at the age of 30, Cantona decided to pursue a career in acting and got a good start in France, where he starred in titles such as Elizabeth, The Children of the Marshland, You and the Night, The Salvation under his belt, and Looking for Eric. However, acting is just one of many interests King Cantona has. He's also played beach soccer professionally and worked with Nike on some of the most iconic commercials produced by the sports good manufacturing giant. And if Neymar needs to take any tips from some of the legends of the game, he can always call Zinedine Zidane or David Beckham, with the latter always destined for a glamorous life even during his playing days. The Manchester United legend made a cameo appearance in King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, as a mean soldier. Bex also played a bit part role in 2015 spy classic A Man from U.N.C.L.E., starring alongside, yes you guessed it, The Witcher, or Henry Cavill. So, are you guys ready for the question? Here goes. Which Italian Serie A football club's owner's studio was behind the production of sci-fi action adventure film Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, starring Jude Law and Gwyneth Paltrow? While all these guys can definitely give Neymar Jr. a lot of good advice on how to craft a successful acting career, none of them come anywhere near the achievements of Vinnie Jones. One of the most iconic hard men in football history, Jones starred for Wimbledon and Leeds United while also representing Wales on 9 occasions. He was always the sort of player who would give everything on the pitch and was sent off 12 times in his career. 1998 was the year when Vinnie Jones fully transitioned into acting after starring in Guy Ritchie's crime comedy Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. He was similarly signed up to star in movies such as Gone in 60 Seconds and Swordfish, where he played the role of John Travolta's enforcer. In 2001, Jones was the main star in British movie Mean Machine, where he played the role of a famous footballer who was sent to prison for his many transgressions. If you've seen the 2004 film Euro Trip, you'd remember Vinnie Jones as the Manchester United hooligan, but it was his role as the Juggernaut in X-Men The Last Stand and in Deadpool 2 that really showcased how far he's come. Indeed, Jones has fully committed himself to an acting career, and maybe if Neymar needs someone to talk to, Vinnie Jones will be able to give him very good advice on how to become a full-time actor in the future. But if the reports are to be believed, Neymar might even surpass the achievements of the former Leeds United man. According to French outlet Le Parisien, the Brazilian is set to feature in a documentary series for Netflix. The streaming giants are on the rise globally, and their subscriber numbers are off the charts. With the likes of Disney and Apple also entering into the streaming business, Netflix has started branching its operations globally, and signing up Neymar is going to be another step towards making their platform a global leader in streaming. Allegedly, Netflix is trying to compete with Amazon Prime, who've produced quite a few football documentaries in recent years. Therefore, it actually makes sense for Netflix to get their hands on Neymar, whose global profile is such that having a documentary based on his life will help the company add more numbers to their ever-growing list of subscribers. Indeed, the next big winners on this front would be streaming platforms that are able to get the rights to Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi or Neymar. With Netflix already snapping up the services of Michael Jordan, it will not come as a surprise if Neymar stars in his own documentary.